Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be unboxing the October Boxycharm. Boxycharm is a $21 monthly subscription service. Starting in November, it does go up to $25. And you do receive 5 full-size products in this box. This is not a sponsored video. I do pay for this with my own money. And as you can see today, I don't have any makeup on because we will be doing a try-on at the end of this video. So let's go ahead and get in this box and see what's in here. When we open it up, the first thing we get is the spoiler card. It does have a list of all of the products and their prices on the inside. And I have number 38. Let's see what we have in here. Okay, the first thing we have is the Touch and Soul. And this is the Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, and that's a very pretty jar that they have in. And when we open it up, it's kind of a palish pink in color. And let's see how glossy this is. Oh, that is very glossy. It almost looks like your skin is wet. Can't wait to try that one out and see what it's like. Let's see what the next thing is in this box. The next thing we have is the LMS Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. And let's see what it says on here about it. Get a shot of green goodness with this treatment mask that nourishes, smooths, and brightens for softer, smoother, more radiant skin. It's vegan and cruelty-free. Let's go ahead and smell this. It does smell very green, very herbally, and it's very thick. And it feels like it's going to be a very moisturizing mask. Let's see what else we have in here. The next thing we have in here is the iconic London Lip Balm. And we have this in shade Nearly Nude. Go ahead and swatch this. It looks like it's going to be a very nude color. Oh yeah. And it's definitely very nude. So that'll be really pretty. Just a nice gloss. And we'll try that in a little bit. The next thing we have in here is the Illuminati Cosmetic Sponge. And let's give this a squeeze. Oh, it's nice and squishy. So we'll get this wet and we'll use this to put on our foundation and see how this works and see if this doubles in size or how much bigger it gets. And the last thing we have in our box is the Dose of Color Marvelous Mauves. And let's go ahead and open this up and see what these colors are like. Oh, this is a very pretty plastic packaging. And it does come with a double-ended brush. 2 sides. Okay, and these are our colors. We have Fluffy, Rosy, Wishy-Washy, Spaced Out, and Wine Stain. Let's go ahead and swatch these colors. And we have Fluffy, Rose, Wishy-Washy, Spaced Out, and Wine Stain. They're very pigmented and went on really smooth. So it's going to be really nice. And let's go ahead and find out how much our box was worth. Okay. So we have the Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette. and that value is $32. Next we have the Pretty Soul Glossy Balm, and that one is also $32. Next up we have the Iconic London Lip Gloss, and that is $26. Then the Elemis Superfood Vital Veggie Mask, and that one is $35. And the last thing we have is the Illuminati Cosmetic Sponge, and that one is $21, making our box a value of $146. It's a great value for only $21. So now we're going to get into the try-on portion. The thing we have is the Touch and Soul Glossy Skin Balm, and we're going to go ahead and put that on first. Just take a little bit off of here. Oh, probably too much. And we'll put that on as primer. And it feels very smooth on the skin. It is a little bit tacky. And very glossy. I look very shiny, like my face is wet, but that's okay because I have a foundation that we're gonna try, and it's a very matte foundation, and I don't really like the finish on it, so we're gonna see if this will help. Okay, and I went ahead and I wet our sponge, and it did just about double in size, and it's very squishy, so I think this is going to be really nice. Now the foundation that I'm going to be using is this Fit Me by Maybelline matte foundation, and I have it in 115 Ivory, which is a bit light for me, but I want to try this glossy balm out and see if it will make this foundation not quite so matte. Sponge applies. And it doesn't seem to be eating up the product, so that's good. Smoothing it out. And it looks like you can still see the glossiness from that glossy balm through this foundation. Yes, makes it look not nearly so matte. So that's really good. Okay. Well, we didn't get any bronzers or blush or anything, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and did my highlighter and bronzer and blush and eyeliner, and now we're going to get into the Marvelous Mauves by Dosa Color, and I'm going to be using these Moda brushes from the last Boxycharm. I really love these brushes, they're awesome. And we're going to start out with Rosy here as our transition color. And we're going to go ahead and put that all over. On both eyes. Oh, it's very nice and pigmented. Okay, then I think we're going to go into Wishy Washy with that same shade brush from Moda, and we're going to start going into the crease here. And next I'm going to go into Spaced Out here and deepen up that crease a little bit. does have a little bit of fallout. So next we're going to go into Wine Stain. And I think I'm going to use the brush that came with the palette for Wine Stain, and I'm just going to take that into the corner here. And on the other eye. Okay, now I'm going to take the crease brush from the Moda brushes. I'm going to wipe that fallout away here. I'm going to blend in my colors here, so I don't have any harsh lines. And now for the lid color, I'm going to go into Rosy for the lid color. And then I'm going to take the small detail brush and going to go into Fluffy for the highlight right in the corner. And I'm also going to use it as a brow highlight. And go ahead and get our blender back out and blend all that in. Very, very pretty. Next, I'm going to take this Moda smudger brush and I'm going to do the lower lash line. First, I'm going to go in with Fluffy for the inner corner. And then I'm going to take this Rosy for the outside and smoke that out. And grab my blender, make sure it's all blended out. Go ahead and give you a close-up. It's a very, very pretty palette, and you can do a very nice fall look with that. So that's awesome. The last thing that we have is our iconic London Nearly Nude Lip Gloss. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on. The color is very pretty because it is, oh, it smells like peppermint, but the color is almost a tan color. So it's a very pretty color, but I don't like this doe foot very well. It's very flimsy. So it's really hard to get a precise application. It would be good for just doing the middle if you had another color of lipstick on and then just adding a little bit of lip gloss in the middle, it would be okay for that. But trying to get a precise line, it's not very good. But I like the formula, and it's a plumping lip gloss, so you can definitely feel the peppermint, I think is what it is, at work. So my lips are very tingly, but I don't really see any plumping going on. Let me know down in the comment section what your favorite product was, and if you got Boxycharm and what you got in your box. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you know anytime I upload a video. If you liked this video, please hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you again. Bye.